Well, hard to believe, but that was 6 years ago, the last time I would step on stage competing as a professional bodybuilder. That was the War for the World series that we put into a DVD. But what made it so popular was that it was real. Nothing was staged, nothing was phony. What you saw was what you got. Well, 6 years later, I'm doing the last rep with Peter McGough. It's also real and nothing is staged. But all we're giving you is the news, and what the feedback has been is that people want real. They want behind the scenes. And that's just what we're going to give you. So we're going to take it out from the desk and the suit and the tie, and we're going to go over to Peter McGough's house right now, and we're going to give you real. You wanted it, you got it.
How are you?
Lovely Miss McGough. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
He's watching the damn soccer again.
Soccer, my favorite.
Yeah, this Queen's Park Rangers just scored. It's unbelievable.
Alright. The lack of scoring is incredible here. How do you watch this for an hour and a half? It's 1-2.
But that's the beauty of it. The highlights. One goal determines the game. Basketball, 109 to 100. Who remembers any? Boring.
But there's action going on.
Action is repetitive action. Nobody's interested until the last 5 minutes of a basketball game, which takes 50 minutes to play, by the way. This is 90 minutes of bang, bang, thank you, ma'am, cheerio. Football is the world's game. There was 650 million TV viewers worldwide watching that game. Everybody was watching it, but not Bob.
Now what do they do if, let's say Manchester scores and it's tied, then what happens?
They still lose. They've got to win this match. They've got to score two. It's 2-1 at the moment to Queen's Park Rangers.
What do you mean they lose though? If it's tied, it's tied. How do they lose?
No, they lose the title. To win the title, this is the last game of the season. They have to win this game to get 3 points. If they draw, they get 1 point. Not enough to take the title off Manchester United. They're bitter rivals.
I cannot believe I'm actually waiting on watching a soccer match. Of all things, the most boring sport on earth. I have found a cure for insomnia, and it's soccer.
They've got to score now, otherwise it's all over. They've got seconds left. Aguero, skip back. They've won the league.
They scored?
They scored, yeah, they won 3-2. There's no more time left. I've seen this 50 times and it never gets old, that goal.
This is taped?
This happened 2 weeks ago. I've watched it stacks of times. That wasn't live. 2 weeks ago.
You didn't
hear about it.
This is taped.
It's taped.
I've been waiting this whole time, and you've seen this already?
Yeah, but once you're into it, you've got to keep going. You know, you can't...
Anyway, every night.
What do you want to talk? Toronto? There's a show in Toronto. Did you know this weekend? Let's go.
Hydrolyze Ultra, the leader in cellular hydration water, has been designed by shrinking and reshaping molecules to allow a faster and more sustained delivery into your cells, along with adding electrolytes to our special ingredients. This allows all nutrients to be absorbed at a maximum cellular state. Get the advantage that top athletes have achieved. Try Hydrolyze Ultra today. Visit Hydrolyze Ultra.
MD Supplement Superstore, #1. All right, Peter, Toronto Pro. I see you got the list.
Yep.
11 competitors, and I don't know half of them.
You know, we keep waiting for a big lineup with big names, but I was checking, most of the top guys have already qualified for the Olympia. So we're not going to see them come in, even though we've got this new qualifying thing. They've all qualified for the Olympia or the Arnold or something else. And I really think there's no point in them entering these shows because A, they've qualified, and B, the prize money is not enough. Unless they enter the Arnold, you know, their main income is supplement contracts.
See, I still think it's a mistake to qualify people at the Olympia, at the Arnold. I mean, I think the winner should qualify, but I think no matter what the show is, including the Olympia, and I know that will get met with a lot of, you know, buzz back, but one guy qualifies, that's it.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, this list here, I mean, you know, with all due respect to all the players here, I mean, there's not one guy in the top 10 of the Olympia that's in this competition.
Right, right. I mean, we got basically two outstanding rookies in a way. I know Seth Feroce won a 202 contest in 2010. He's only pro. This is his first time going up into the Open. He felt 202 was too confining, even 212. So it's going to be very interesting to see him. Now, I've never interacted with this guy, but I've been watching him online on MD Online.
He's pretty good.
He seems to have his head together. He knows what he's doing. He's got a lovely family, great dad. He had his dad interviewed. I think this guy could be something special.
Well, in this show, I mean, first of all, half the lineup's from Canada.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's in Toronto and all, but, you know, in days gone by, that wouldn't really make any difference. The guys would travel out. But that said, Seth could win this competition for all I know.
Yeah.
I see Bill Wilmore's in there, too. He's still going strong. Had a nice showing. Actually, you saw him at the Masters.
He was outstanding, probably the best shape he's ever been in. So he is going to be competitive. And, of course, John Dela Rosa, coming off his 5th place finish in New York, this guy can just get tighter. You know, his trainer is Fakari Mubarak. Fakari, yeah. So, we English say it that way. When he won the USAs, do you remember? He had probably one of the best conditions you've ever seen.
Sure.
If he can get John into that condition, that could be spectacular.
Well, I mean, this is a golden opportunity for him because, like I say, the lineup's not very strong. I'm seeing some old names on here. I see Grigori Atoyan out there.
Yeah.
You know, he's a kind of an up and down career, but again, this is a golden opportunity for somebody to either get a win or get some points going into the Olympia. But let me ask you this: I mean, with this point system thing, Peter, I understand the premise of it, but can a guy going in a show now amass enough points to even get to the Olympia when there's only a few shows left?
Well, there's not many of them got points, have there? So it's the same for everybody. So your strategy would be to get into a couple of shows, get some points under your belt, or what's left, and then move in. I see Bruce Patterson, who hasn't competed in some time. It is the Bruce Patterson, sort of a checkered past, and unfortunately, the place where he comes from is a bit unfortunate, don't you think?
Yeah, that's not going to help. I see Vaughn Ettenine on here from Brooklyn. Now, he was at New York.
Yeah.
I thought he was decent. I mean, now again, I'm on stage, Peter, so I don't have a good view, but what did you think? I mean, is this a show he can actually do well in?
Yeah, I think, you know, he didn't make the top 5, but there was 2 or 3 of them bobbing around for that 5, 6, 7 places, and he would have been one of them. Tightens up a little bit, and yeah, he could do some damage. Troy Brown, he's listed here from Canada, but he's originally from England. He's a British champion.
Yeah, that's right.
But after that, you know.
Okay, well, it's what it is, man. But I'll be there. I'm on the road again this week. But extra special treat for you, Peter. I have VIP tickets for a local show here. It's actually in Cape Coral. It's only maybe half hour from us. But they were good enough to extend some invites for us. But if you want to go, I thought it might be kind of fun to hit somewhat of a local show if you want to go.
So let me get this straight, Bob. You've spent the last 3 months flying everywhere to a bodybuilding show.
That's right.
You finally get a weekend off, and what are you doing? You're going to a bodybuilding show.
Yeah.
It's like Charlie Sheen going into rehab and then sneaking out to the local bar.
Well, you know, yeah, but you know what? It's different though, because I'm never on the other side. I'm working. I'm at the podium. You know, got meetings and things. So I don't know. I just thought it might be kind of a cool thing.
So who's the promoter?
The promoter is Matt and Bev Dorenzo. Actually, she's a pro, female bodybuilder. Been around the block for some time now. But yeah, she gave me a call and says, "Hey, I got 4 VIP tickets. If you want to go, we'd love to have you come on down." Yeah,
I'd like to go to a local show. You know, there's something about those, takes you back to your roots a little bit. You know, rather than the big, everybody's there and massive expos and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, time's a wasting, my brother. Let's go. All right, I've had 8 weeks of travel in a row, and I've got another 9 coming. The one weekend I have off, where do we end up? A bodybuilding show. Everybody. How you been, man? I'm good. Everything good? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. You know, not a lot of people could pull that off, but you do it nicely. You know. I like that. I like that, man. Ready to go? How's everybody looking for Thai Town?
Good, good. Well, you're all set. Send your itinerary.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited now.
Ready to go. How'd the prejudging go for her?
Quick.
Quick and easy? Quick and efficient?
Yep. Yeah, how you enjoying Florida?
Pretty much, yeah. The humidity's a bit of...
a little hot out there today.
When you come from Northern Europe,
right.
It's a bit different.
You've been hitting the white ball?
No.
Fun?
Golf.
Oh, no.
Okay.
See, I don't even know what the phrase meant.
He's been watching the white ball soccer on TV. That's
White ball
what he's been
soccer,
doing.
that's my game.
Oh, congratulations on coming back into the game.
Who?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I thought you were talking about soccer. I thought,
No.
I've just been signed by Manchester United. No, yeah, I'm really enjoying it, Andy.
I was excited to hear that.
It's a good team, doing what I want to do. The only problem is we've got him on the team as well. And,
You don't want me out there.
He's quite the historian. Good looking too.
yeah.
This is a little old school flavor, man. I like it. You know, the old staging and it's like old school bodybuilding, man.
Yep.
Our roots, bro.
Well, that's Matt. He's old school.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know.
I love it.
Should be good.
So good to see you.
I'll be in Tampa this time.
Good.
I will be there. It was great going to a local show like that. It's so refreshing to see pure amateurs starting out on the ladder, no thoughts of money, contracts, anything, and they're doing it purely for the passion of the sport. Really enjoyed it.
This reminds me of when I first started competing. Every show was at like a high school or you know, that small type venue, but you know what? There's something nostalgic about the curtains.
Yeah.
You know, just the backstage area.
Yeah.
It's still cool. To me, it's still best for bodybuilding.
This is pure bodybuilding. This is guys who are just doing it for the hell of it.
The hell of it?
Yeah.
Fish? Probably eating it.
It'll give you a headache. Yeah.
So,
dehydration.
very cool. It's still coming. It's cool to come back to some of these sometimes because you know we're used to the big stuff now. The Olympia, the Expos, you know, which are gigantic. Kind of neat.
So what was your first show?
Oh boy, my first show was 13 years old. Rochester, New York. It was a tiny. It wasn't even something this big. It wasn't even at a high school. It was like at a recreation center.
Yeah.
And I got screwed on that show. I won three body parts, and I lost.
Yeah.
You know, I still have the ribbons from that.
What was the hairstyle?
It was big.
It was big.
Very Travolta-ish.
Yeah.
Without the modern day twist of massages and stuff.
Nobody put the oil. Never mind. Don't talk about the oil.
Yeah, we had. I still got the ribbons. I just unearthed them actually when I was at Jim Raquel's over the summer of the show. But I actually I showed Tasha 3 first place ribbons. And on the back it's got the date, July, whatever it is, 12th, 1979.
Wow.
13 years old.
Yeah.
I can't believe I lost that show.
Still rankles you.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Who was on the judging panel?
Local people. Somebody's mom. You are my friend. Long time no see, buddy. How you been, man?
Good.
Boy, dragged out. Peter McGough in the flesh.
We first met in 2003 when Jason won the
Teens.
the teen.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we flew him out to Gold's. Him and his dad. His dad came with you, didn't they?
Yeah, that was extraordinary experience.
Yeah.
Looks like you put on a little size since then, buddy.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Almost 100.
Is that all?
He's one of the few teen guys that's progressed, really.
One of the only ones. I mean, I can't even name a teen guy over the last 10 years that's really...
you got Branch and Jay. They won.
Yeah, but they were bro. Think about what year you're
90s.
talking about now.
Right. Well, we got Kluko. Steve.
Did he win any of the teams?
we competed the same year. 03.
Oh, did you really?
He won the heavyweights.
I did not know that, sir.
He won the heavyweights.
Very good.
So you're in Tampa?
I'm out of Sarasota right now.
All right.
Yeah. Loving the sun and the beaches.
And the buffets, apparently.
No, not. I
4 favorite words. All you can eat.
I was liking that, but then Hani,
And
cracked the whip.
pulled the reins back.
Oh yeah, this the buffet of spinach.
You're looking fairly trim, actually. You got to be getting ready for something.
I'm dieting down right now, getting ready for the Tampa.
The PBW Championships. I just saw Tim Gardner out there on
I
the
didn't
judging
say
panel.
hi yet, but I'm gonna
So what date is
wander
that?
on over. I think August 10th and 11th.
I'll be hosting with Dan the Man.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Very cool.
It can't
You got to
go
win
wrong.
this one, buddy. They changed the system around on you.
I'm ready to. I'm ready. I'm gonna bring it. Definitely.
Well, you better bring it because you won't be able to amass enough points. With the new point system. The
Right.
only show
There's not
after
gonna be enough
Tampa
time,
is Is there a show after Tampa?
Couple, yeah.
And you got the
Not
Europa.
for men's open. That's right.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
All right.
So what changes have you been working on?
Good, man.
Right now, this year I just want to focus on conditioning.
Yeah.
Because the size, I've come to realize that the size is there already.
Right.
You think?
You see that?
I'm thinking
do
so.
You should probably work on the legs a little bit, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, them calves
Coming,
are a bit,
but the goal here is the conditioning. So the main goal is bend size, just because I didn't want to qualify and then get to the Olympia and then have to do more homework as part of putting size back on. I just want to be able to get there and have enough size, just worry about the conditioning. So
now here's the big question: do you go on stage with the beard?
That's what
we were just talking about this, Peter. Who was the last guy to win a show with a beard?
Hubert Metz had a moustache, but not a beard. German.
Just a Bullcoach, maybe.
Yeah.
In Germany. Bro, that's like in the 80s.
That's
You could bring it back.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
We've talked it over with the guys, and the guys are all about it. The girls are not. So.
I don't know. Jason, are you kidding me with the beard, buddy? You would actually contemplate wearing that on stage. Looks like a muskrat crawled up on your face and attacked you. Shave that thing off.
We'll clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up, man. Come on, look presentable, buddy. Listen, you want me announcing your name as the winner? You better be.
Oh man.
Better be bringing some heat up there.
I was thinking about coming in looking really shabby.
What did you think of Cedric last
He looked
show?
great.
The New York Pro.
Good. Cedric looked good. I thought he looked great.
That's a physique, boy.
It is,
that's big man. The whole thing. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. I talk with him on the regular, so I tease him, and we'll. He's putting his head together and getting ready to put on some more size, I think. Get ready for a bigger show, but I don't know if he's going to do the Olympia this year.
Well, that's
He
three
should.
times.
Yeah.
That'll be 3 times in a row he's qualified and hasn't done
Right.
it. So if you qualify, you'll definitely do it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
You know, I got to be honest with you, bro. I got your new look for you, man. Hey, bro, come here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hunt coming up with Pro. Bro, this is you right here. Look. The hair, the glasses, the trunks, the sneaks. I think you got it, man. What do you think? You got any funky moves or anything, man?
Oh, I'm going to have it.
Okay. You don't want money or anything? Don't let his size fool. He moves like he's 280. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah.
That could be you.
I'm Karan. I met you a long time. I used to be your bartender out at Coconut Point.
Yeah, that's right. You were at the, what was the name of the place?
Grill Room.
That's the grill room. That's right, man.
Yeah.
You've changed, my friend.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's right. We used to, we were out there for a little while before they shut it down. The place is nice, too.
Yeah. I'm just getting my pilot's license now. That's all I'm doing.
I would have guessed that just from looking at you. Yeah. Day I see you in the cockpit of a plane, I'm out. I'm out. Good stuff, man. I like it. I like it. Something new. You know, not a lot of people could pull that off, but you do it nicely. What do you think, bro? Bro, if I ever see you in pink trunks like that, I swear I will yank you off that stage so quick.
I'm sure you would.
Oh my God. Represent, man. Represent.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
Are you still catching flack on the internet from all the half quarter up stuff from all the experts?
I love it. What can you do? You know.
They love to give him crap. He puts his training videos on. He's got the short movements and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Did you change your training around at all? You still?
I am constantly changing, different exercises, experimenting with different things. But I mean, for the most part, constant tension is that's how I
the name of the game. Well,
this
seems to be working.
Yeah.
Did you do it right from the beginning?
No, I mean I did with my lower body, but the upper body I didn't, and that's where my lower body just started to creep up ahead, and my lower body was not on par with my upper body was not on par with my lower body. And then I started to incorporate that, and the light bulb went off, and it's
So why did you start to do that?
I started to realize that there wasn't an imbalance, and that I'm looking at my lower body like, what am I doing differently? And it was so simple. I just needed to incorporate, keeping tension on the upper body, so performing a full range of motion.
So when you were a junior, what was your body weight when you came out for that photo shoot?
I was 176 for that show.
Wow.
Yeah.
176.
Yeah.
And what will you be on stage in Tampa?
160, 260.
I would say 160.
You ain't seen one something.
Not for a while.
Yeah.
176 for breakfast.
No, so right now I'm sitting about 280 and try to get down around 260. And
You don't look a pound over 279, bro.
Yeah.
You're right there.
I'm feeling it. We'll bring it down. take it as low as it needs to go.
I like it, Peter. I like it.
Yep. Well, good luck. We'll be there. We'll
Thank you,
see
Peter.
You'll be on stage with him.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't disappoint.
So I was
Don't
gonna
mess
say,
it up.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
forget the
mess it
pink
up.
trunks. MD Supplement Superstore, #1.
Hydrolyze Ultra, the leader in cellular hydration water, has been designed by shrinking and reshaping molecules to allow a faster and more sustained delivery into your cells, along with adding electrolytes to our special ingredients. This allows all nutrients to be absorbed at a maximum cellular state. Get the advantage that top athletes have achieved. Try Hydrolyze Ultra today. Visit hydrolyzeultra.com.
Finally made a middleweight head throw
Good
up
luck,
shit.
man. Well, who better? You got Mr. John Dela Rosa right here.
John
He just
Dela
had his
Rosa.
first pro show.
Yeah, I just did it last week.
That is so crazy. And I meet you in person. Can you like sign my face or something?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I've seen a lot of things in my day.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody sign anybody's face. That would be cool.
That's the day after
What
my
class you in, buddy?
I'm at middleweight. It took me, I lost 4 pounds, 40 minutes. I had to throw up, I had to shit, I had to run, I had to
All
do
at the same time.
That was
I
just
would've
his
made a
posing
mess.
routine.
Can't wait to see him on stage.
Alright, thanks
All right,
guys.
take it easy.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
How about that, bro? First competition brings you back, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, really,
You just had your first show, man, as a pro on stage in New York, man. What'd you think?
oh, it was a great time. I had a, unbelievable experience being with my friends and family there. I think I did pretty okay for my
Bro,
first.
the New York crowd was crazy, man.
Yeah, they're always crazy over there. But it was good to be home again and be on that stage. I haven't been there since I haven't competed there since '09. So being back on that stage was pretty cool.
And you competed there as an amateur.
Yes, yeah. I did the Atlantic States there, the
Wow.
Metropolitans, the Easterns. I mean,
So you're 27. How long have you been
27.
training?
My father is also a bodybuilder, so he brought me in the gym when I was fairly young. I was about 14, and ever since then, I got the itch. He put me on a training regimen for football and for all the types of sports I was playing, and then it quickly progressed into bodybuilding. And I always had the magazines looking up to guys like Bob and Dorian, and I just always followed it. And eventually, it just became a passion of mine, and here I am.
You've got a very powerful physique. Did you have any trouble with body parts? Because you don't seem to have a weak body part.
No, I just train everything as hard as I can. I don't ever slack on any one body part. I mean, people say, "Oh, don't train your calves. You got great calves." I still train my calves.
Right.
That's just I love training. So
Because you've got the body, it's just the conditioning. Perfect.
Yeah. I think that's going to take some more time, a little more muscle maturity and things. I mean, we'll see.
How did you think you did?
I think I did. I mean, I had a great time. So regardless of where I would have ended up or landed, I think I would have felt the same way.
Yeah.
Being that I ended up in 5th, it made it even better. So I think I did good. Could I have placed a little higher? Maybe, but
I think both you and I agree. We had him 4th, didn't we?
Yeah, actually, we had you spot up. All due respect to Juan. Who did great himself.
That's what happens when you won't talk to him.
Yeah, see. If we were talking to Juan right now, of course, we would have had it the other way. But we were making a big deal out of all the rookie. You, Juan, and Steve all making your rookie debuts in New York. So it was cool to have 3 of you guys in the top 5. What'd you think of the top 2?
Cedric was. I mean, when he peeled off backstage, I was just like, wow. He's another monster. Yeah, he's just on another level. But Johnny's just, he's the same. He's so thick and massive and just so much muscle. So it was cool.
You got a little muscle yourself there, buddy. So, but you ain't taking no time off, man. Toronto's next week.
Toronto's next week. I stayed on my diet. Stayed doing my cardio. Wanted to bring a little bit better conditioning, just a little bit harder. Hopefully I can, seal the deal over there and get my first pro win, my second time out.
If you take a win in Toronto, just hypothetically, would you go Olympia?
I don't know. It's hard to say no because it's such an honor to be, even considered to go. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'm ready. I don't want to just step on stage at the Olympia. I want to be a force at the Olympia.
What do you think of that? I mean, what's your take on that?
I think you've got the physique to get up there. And my take is, you know, it could be a once in a lifetime. I always quote Don Long in '96. He qualified in his first rookie season for the Olympia. Decided not to do it. Then he got ill and never got on the Olympia stage again. So it's a big. I don't think you've got a lot to build. You know, there's no deficiencies there. It's just a matter of the experience of getting
conditioning. Right. Well, you know, it's something to think about. I mean, I lean towards yes, just because of things like that. But at the same time, I don't want to step up there and make a fool out of myself.
Now, are you in Toronto, obviously, because of the proximity to New York, or would you actually entertain other shows? You got Europa, you got PBW in Tampa coming up, so you got a few other shows still to select from if you want to compete more.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what happens in Toronto. I'm kind of just taking it show by show, day by day, going on how I feel. If I walk away with a win over there, will I do Connecticut? Probably not. But, you know, you never know. Keep it going.
Well, what's interesting, Peter, is with the new point system now, I don't think there's any circumstance, given the lineup, you're going to be out of the top 5 in Toronto. That said, he can pick up, I mean, you got some, did it go 5 deep in points in New York? You know, with the tiered show system and all that. So you could actually point your way to the Olympia, technically, you know, conceivably.
So you're working with Victor Martinez.
Victor's one of my best friends. We've been training together for years. He's helped me since day one. And he's grown to be, you know, part of my family. We have him over regularly at the house. My mom cooks for him, and so he's been part of my bodybuilding career since day one.
Dela Rosa, when you look at him, you see Victor Martinez. He's like a mini Martinez, and then you find out his best friend and mentor is Victor. It's uncanny. And what's it like now that his troubles are behind him? He's out of detention. You were in court.
Yeah, I didn't miss a court date. You know, he's like a big brother to me. So having him home is definitely a big relief. Now, you know, I'm more concerned about getting him back to where he wants to be. You know, because he said it before. He just gets so frustrated looking at the weights. He wants to be able to get back to that, but it's going to take time. So. You know, I think the journey getting there for him is going to be cool, but I think just taking the time is more what's frustrating him.
So you know Victor really well. I mean, I've known him for 12 years, but not as closely as you. I've always found it remarkable, all the things he's been through. There isn't a trace of bitterness about him. He just, other people will be crying in the streets and moaning and blaming everything on the past trouble. He just gets on with it.
Victor's an incredible person. He has unbelievable ability to just deal with something and move on. Whereas you just said, some of us may dwell on it and just, you know, he learns to just deal with it, face it head on, and move on, and just tries not to hold on to any bitterness or anything like that. And, you know, I've learned a lot from him through that, because we all go through our hard times, and sometimes I look back at the things he's been through and I'm like, you know what? Is it really that bad? Let's keep it going, you know? And so,
there's no question he's been a huge influence on your career in life. How much of an influence was you in New York on Victor? Now, he was there watching.
Well, you know, he said when I got off stage, he had come up to me and said he was very proud of me, regardless of where I landed. He said he had placed 8th in his first New York Pro, and that being 5th was a great accomplishment, and that I fired him up to get ready to continue on his journey back to the stage. So that was big for me.
So he got a little fire out of seeing you up there, man, doing his boys up there doing his thing.
And, you know, I didn't back down from Johnny or from any of the guys. I mean, they were all bigger than me and more imposing, I guess, on stage, but that didn't frighten me one bit. I knew Vic was out there, my family was out there, and I was going to fight. I was going to fight tooth and nail. I was going to fight tooth and nail and show them what I had, and, you know, it worked out well.
Well, another opportunity to fight tooth and nail, my friend, in Toronto this time. Any message out there for any of your competition?
You just bring it, because I'm bringing mine. I'm bringing my best, and hopefully we walk away with a win.
You know, I gotta say, that was pretty cool. I mean, it's neat to see the enthusiasm of people that are doing this for the very first time. It brings me back to 1984 when I competed, and it was in the back of a high school auditorium, and it was a small setting, a theater type setting. That's exactly how bodybuilding should be, right to its roots.